First led the back four aircraft in 1968. They're now rolling out directly towards us. Get your cameras ready. The smoke is about to come on as we start the second part of our display with the detonator. Enid, break go, says Red One. They fan out to the top. Now keep your eyes on Jippo. Smoke changing from blue to white on the right-hand side is Red 6. He is the leader of the synchro pair. He's Flight Lieutenant Tom Mould. Tom is in his third and final year as a renowned pilot. He is a former Soprano instructor and display pilot, and then operationally he moved on to fly the Typhoon before coming to join the team. So that is Tom on the right with the smoke on, and he's followed by Red 8. We look to the left-hand side. Smoking is Red 7. He is chased down by Red 9. These four jets are now descending to just 100 feet. Their closing speed is a staggering 820 miles per hour. Get your cameras ready. This is the amazing Jippo Pass. Turn, says Red 6. He keeps full power on the jet with the white smoke on. They're now turning away from us, pulling 6G, or 6 times the force of gravity. Everything in these pilots' bodies is now 6 times heavier, including their blood, which wants to go from their brains to their feet and make them pass out. So they're working very hard now as they point back towards each other. And they fly the Cyclone. Once again, the synchro pair will cross out the front in a manoeuvre known as the slingshot. But now look to your right-hand side to find Enid. Get down, says Red 1. The wings of Enid drop down to form an inverted V shape. Now look to the left-hand side. Here comes a lone jet. This is Red 9. He's going to fly through this V now in the Goose. Climbing steeply to the right with a couple of twinkle rolls there is Red 9, Flight Lieutenant Emmett Cox. Cox is in his third and final year in the team. He's actually from New Zealand, but he moved to the UK in 2002 to join the Royal Air Force and became a Tornado pilot and Tucano flying instructor. Enid climb off to our left as they switch from colour to white smoke, and they climb very steeply. But now we need to look straight ahead to find the synchro pair. Pulling up at 500 miles an hour and a 5G. Now at 7,000 feet, they put on their red smoke. They're going to draw a huge heart in the skies above Portrush. So, keeping your eyes to the top right of the heart, soon to appear is Red 8. He's going to add a final touch. He's going to draw a spear through the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Mike Bowden. He is in his third year in the team. He's a former Hawk instructor, Harrier pilot, and Tornado pilot. And Mike would like to say a big shout out today to Nikki and Chris McDowell, who are celebrating 11 years of marriage today. So there we go. Red 6, 7, and 8 with their heart and spear. Now we need to look left and right again for the synchro pair, currently flying at 1,000 feet. Each pilot now turning back towards us, dropping to 100 feet above the sea. They're using their throttle to bring the aircraft up to 400 miles per hour. They're pointing back towards each other. They're going to fly the opposition barrel rolls. Now look to your front left, 45 degrees. Enid line astern, says Red 1. The white smoke comes on, they drop down to be stacked top to bottom. Reds 1 to 5. Red 1 enters a left-hand turn. The following pilots use their feet now to input a lot of rudder and swing the jets out like a pendulum in line astern. pilots on the left and the even-numbered pilots fly on the right. But in this shape, it's the other way round. We have reds 3 and 5 on the right now, reds 2 and 4 on the left. But they're about to switch to their normal sides by doing this in the slalom. Now in their comfort zones on their normal sides with 2 and 4 on the right, 3 and 5 on the left in battle formation. Lining up red ones, wingtip with his nose. The pilots don't look at the aircraft next to them. Everyone has references on red one's aircraft. They just trust the pilot next to them will be in the same place. Sometimes these jets are around 4 to 5 feet apart in some of our shapes, so a lot of trust involved being a Red Arrows pilot. So now in from the left, switching from red to white smoke, here come Enid in battle. Enid, roll out to our front right now. Bring your eyes further right to find Jippo.
Enid, smoke on go,
In from the right, this is the Hurricane. Reds 8 and 9 there with the coloured smoke rolling around. Red 6 and 7 who roll upright and inverted at different stages during that brilliant Hurricane manoeuvre. Now look over to the front right to find Enid.
rolling out, easy,
Enid in a shape called Leader's Benefit are about to draw the shape of a snake in the sky as they fly the Python. On the far right of that Leader's Benefit shape is red 4. He is Flight Lieutenant Matt Masters. Matt is a second-year pilot in the team. He is a former Tucano flying instructor and Tornado F3 air defender. You can now see over to the left, reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 switch to white smoke as red 1 uses red then white to finish that second roll in the Python. Now look straight ahead to find the 4 jets of Jippo.
smoke on go, smoke on go. And one way.
8 and 9 now roll around red 6. They then roll before we do the Jippo break. With his smoke changing from blue to white on the left-hand side is red 7. He is Synchro number 2, Flight Lieutenant Cy Taylor. Cy is a second-year pilot in the team. He is a former Tornado GR4 pilot, but then he crossed over to fly the Typhoon, eventually becoming an instructor on the Operational Conversion Unit, the unit from which you saw Ryan display the Typhoon earlier. He then taught new pilots how to fly the Typhoon. So now, Synchro come back down to 100 feet. They are going to fly the double rolls. Pull goes as red 6, full power, coloured smoke, 6G, now upside down at 300 feet, back down to 100. Now look to your left-hand side, here come Enid. The inside pilots pitch up to the outside as they fly the rollbacks.
See, the ones in the middle are going to the outside.
Synchronised rollbacks down to the right-hand side as they enter a left-hand turn. And now we need to look left and right again for the synchro pair as they come in for their final manoeuvre. This time, red 6 comes from our left and red 7 comes from our right. Here they come with their white smoke on. They are closing at 800 miles an hour. They're going to cross 3 times in opposing 360-degree turns, pulling 6G. Get ready for the carousel. to blackout now, so they have special inflating trousers to try and stop that happening and stop that blood going to their feet. Switching around the back, look, they've swapped their smoke colour from red to blue and vice versa. As they come around the front, they will go back to white smoke. Now everybody here at Airways Portrush, please put your hands together for the synchro pair! Straight ahead in the distance, once again Ealing have been joined by Reds 8 and 9 for the displays finale. 7 headlights coming towards us with the white smoke on. One rolling, says Red 1, on comes his red smoke. He now draws the symbol for infinity around the rest of the formation. This is the infinity break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows! Red 1 rolls out from the inverted there. He's putting some smoke on, so the other 8 aircraft can get visual with him as quickly as possible, and they're going to head back to Prestwick Airport, where our team of Blues will now service the jets, ready for the next event, which is our performance here at Airways Portrush tomorrow afternoon. If you'd like to find out more about the team, you can visit our website.
Take off from England.
So the boys are now